Now in this code we are going to write, we have to add 5 10 times. As I've said, we can use for loop for adding 5 10 times, but if you want to add 5 10 times, you just do 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 and add it 10 times. But write a program to add 5 10 times using for loop. How should I do that? As for loop is new to you, I have written the condition, I have written the statement. It says that I have initialized I over here, and I have initialized I is equal to 0. I have taken I as integer type and I have initialized I is equal to 0. Now I 0, which is less than 10, condition true, then it will jump inside the block of statement. I won't write semicolon over here because after writing the semicolon, it won't go inside the block of statement. It will read the full line, and if it checks there is a semicolon, it will again jump back to its program. Means it will read the full line, reading semicolon, it will get back to the same program again. And after satisfying everything, every time the I gets incremented from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 and when it will go to 10, I less than equal to 10 is less than equal to 10, it won't satisfy, it go outside the program and it will print nothing. So I won't write semicolon over here. This is my loop. I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Now what I have to do, I have to sum up, add 5 10 times. How should I do that? How should I add 5 10 times? Means 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, but every time there is an increment. So I should do something like this. Means every time there is a sum, I have taken sum over here, which is initialized to 0 over here only. Okay. Now I have sum is equal to 0 over here. I have int I over here. What I have over here is I have sum and I have I. What is my I? I is my 0. And what is my sum? Sum is also 0. Now, after reading this statement, if it jumps inside it, my I is 1 now and my sum is still 0. Now, after getting inside this block, my sum is 0. 0 is equal to, it will not write, I will not write 0 over here. My sum is 0, but after adding the RHS, 0 plus 5, which is 5, the sum will be overwritten with 5. So my new value of sum is 5. Okay. So my new value of sum is 5. Now after doing the statement, it read this thing and means closing brace and again go inside the loop. Now my I is 1. 1, which is less than 10, condition true. I is incremented to 2. 5. What is now 5? Sum is my 5 plus 5, which is 10, and 10 will be stored inside the sum. Now my new value of sum is 10, and by doing this thing 10 times, my new value of 5 will be something like 50, and it will print percentage d sum, which is 50 sum. Okay. If I write this sum statement inside this block of code, now what will happen? Every time it sum up with this, it will print the statement. Means in the console screen, you will be something like 5 sum, 10 sum. After doing every increment, it will sum up and then go inside this loop. So I have written the printf outside. So by every time it will sum up the thing, it will complete a task and then it will print 50 sum. So this is the way to write a for loop. Means it will add 5 10 times. Now I have one more thing to say, something for loop. Your for loop can also be like this, for semicolon, semicolon, and here you can write I less than 100. What does this mean? This also means the same over here. Or you can write your for loop like this also, for semicolon I less than 100, I plus plus. Or you can write for I is equal to 0, I less than 100, semicolon. But you have to write this part, the condition statement part. Now, how this can be satisfied? If I have taken this thing, then my code should be like this. I have to take I is equal to 0 over here only. So I is equal to 0, comma. My I is 0, there is a semicolon. I less than 10, condition true. Inside this, it will go into sum is equal to sum plus 5. It will add the sum, and then I increment my I over here. So I plus plus. Again it will go for, now I, it will have a memory where I for the initial part was 0. 0 was less than 10, condition true. It will enter, it will sum up. Then I will be incremented to 1. Again, what is I? I is 1. 1 which is less than 10, condition true. It will get inside. I will be incremented to 2. And by this form, it will go until 10, which is 10, which is less than 10. Condition false. It will just jump outside and just print the value of I. This is the way for 2 semicolon. Now, if I write this one, if I take I plus plus over here, this I plus first won't be there, and everything will be same. I is equal to 0, initialization is initialized, 0 is less than 10, condition true. It will sum up, then it will increment at 0 to 1. Again 1 which is less than 10, condition true, sum up, and then 1 will be incremented to 2. And for this one is also same. I am initializing my I over here as 0. I can take 0 over here also, it won't matter. You can write your I plus plus over here, and it is same. 0 less than 10, condition true. It will sum up, it will increment 0 to 1. Again 1 which is less than 10, condition true. It will sum up and increment its 1 to 2, and it will go on to until 10. 10 which is less than 10, condition false, and it will jump outside and print this statement. And this is the way for for loop. You can write your for loop like this, you can write your for loop like this, you can write your for loop like this, but every time you have to write the condition part. So this is the way to write a for loop. Thank you friends for liking our videos. Do subscribe it, and for any queries just comment down below. And the raw codes which I am writing over here you will get down below in our description section. Thank you.